constellation will be. I am ready to commence a trade. I will happily carry whatever you need. I do not understand your attachment to all these objects.
I can assure you, this unprovoked attack on the United Colonies Research Facility will not go unpunished.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
No soliciting. Do
The
I need to call
lodge is
security?
here in the city. Am I currently in possession of an item you require?
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really... Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying for real, we're going to have a problem. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation's stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Let me know if you have any questions.
If you'll excuse me.
Yeah?
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Do not bother me. I am a prisoner, trapped by a weak people who do not kill their enemies when they should. The Great Serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. Now, I am here.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right? For a cup of coffee right about now.
your ship that landed not too long ago? Having a good one?
How's the investigation?
That's just a lack of empathy.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Get out of the way and let us get on with our lives.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks. And I can't take all the... If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Appreciate the business.
The lodge is here in the city. I am relieved. Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying
please,
so
take a
many
look.
items.
Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice, know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Yep, spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this? What? Come on, no. I'm already uncomfortable with this whole thing. Don't go making jokes like that. Seriously, can you help me with this or not? God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to... I'm usually all for letting folks... Anybody stuck... Catch you later.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it? I guess you could say I've always had it. Once you've been all over, like I have, you might find yourself in something like this too. Yeah, well, I go all over. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across someone... You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all. Well, you're on to me. Yeah, you got that right. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better... I'm sure we'll see each other.
Howdy.
Yes?
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me? plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it. Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers. I guess that's goodbye then?
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts. The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Yeah, I figured you'd say. Well, if you change...
Any vacancies on your crew? I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for... Cheers. Nothing like a cold one after a long trip. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job. Do I need a shower or something?
Yes, what?
If it belongs on your ship, then... Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping. at Jemison Mercantile. Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
I am not a stock. I am busy right now. If you need something, why don't you talk to Emoli? She'll take care of you.
Hope you're finding everything you need. There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. If it belongs on your ship, then I'm... Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Captain, Constellation will be... How may I be of service?
Hope you're not agoraphobic.
is foolish to carry so many items on your own.
New Atlanta security! Stop! You're under arrest! No sudden move! You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property.
All this stuff is legit. Promise. I got contacts all over. Take your time. I got all day. Hey, take it easy.
Joke. Say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial.
What I wouldn't give to be stationed in an embassy.
Is it real? Well, hell if I know. They think it is. That makes them dangerous.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand? No causing trouble in here.
Always nice to see her. Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure
No shortage of
everyone's
hungry
comfy.
mouths to feed. No real menus to speak of, but I'm happy to get.
Shit.
Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule: no causing trouble. Everyone abided by it. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business. If folks are willing to pay a little to have some place to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then...
That's it. I'm not going to show up to work for a week. Then my boss will see how much she needs me and give me a raise.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast? Staring at trees? Sounds
I've got
upset.
limited resources.
Whatever it
I
is,
try not to
can't be
turn
that
anyone
bad,
away,
right?
just don't have much of a choice. Can't afford to pay staff, and while I've got a few volunteers from the community, I can only ask so much of them. We've scraped by for a good long while now, and... Funny story about that. You know, when people first arrived on Jemison, they dismantled the colony ship and used the port. Over time, they built out, and up, and up, and after long enough, the walls and the ceiling have changed, but this place still uses equipment from that old ship. And it's here because not everyone in New Atlantis can afford reliance. All right, let's have... Yeah, some minor patching up. Right then. We're no Reliant. What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Jakes, you think Deimos Staryards would hire me? What if you want food? Go to Case. You want an attitude? Try. You want to feel empty inside? Get your bags. Seriously though, this place is half doom and... Only because they're all a bunch of queers whose only goal is to... I got plans. I got ambition. I'm working on it. Taking the UC Vanguard exams. Saving up for my own It's just taking a little longer than I expected. Damn, hotshot. What are you doing? See ya.
What do you want to know? You would see. You do have a bit of a rebellious air about you. But maybe that's exactly what you want me to think. Besides, I'm not gonna reveal my operation. Not yet. Are you kidding? Take a look around. You're in the most... Only good thing down here is Kay's house. Best cooking in the settled city. But I can't even go there anymore because Kay banned me for bad behavior. Yeah, well, newsflash. In fact, I dislike you with such... What do you say we go 10 rounds? Right here. Yeah, well, luckily for you, I actually hurt my hand when I was punching some other assholes' lights out. Doc says it'll take a few... Yeah, we'll take a rain check. But once my hand heals, you're done for. Oh, God, finally! I was getting bored!
Excuse me.
You buying? You want a beer? Fine. You want a buddy to talk to, or a therapy session, or whatever? Down here? Like that's somehow different from other bars? What are you? A structural engineer? I know full well what down here. First of all, I didn't. Second, don't blow smoke up my ass. Yeah? All right, then.
Signed up for a test pilot program. Just the other day. I'm not gonna end up like these lifers and well rats. No way.
Excuse me.
me to assist in carrying some supplies. The lodge is here in the city. May I take some things?
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my... So, what'll... No one she's sent so far has had any hint of a sense of humor. So either she's getting crafty. Please, let me know if I can assist you. That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. We frequently post cargo running jobs up on the mission boards around town. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's not what... Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, the Trade Authority. You'll usually find mission boards in bars, typically ones nearest spaceport. If there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it, be my guest. The Trade Authority has access to pleasure dealing with you.
Captain, Constellation will be... How can I be of assistance?
Thing about the trade business? Who you know matters as much as be my guest. You won't find a better selection. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
About Henry. It's a quaint shop, isn't it? Maybe a little. Better than all the noise. Oh, Henrik is an... But I don't just loiter around. Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. But if you do a small favor, all you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it. The contents are of no interest to you, and they're not If you're uncomfortable doing this favor, fantastic. Stay out of trouble.
No, Lord, can't say I'll have what you need. But you're welcome. That's so. Yeah, I get that kind. Well, then maybe we should... Happy to make it. Stop by anytime.
You're out there a lot, right? In space. Just for a favor, never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing these.
Stay as long as you like. And don't be a stranger.
insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed.
Let me know if I can help you.
Gotta call, someone's power kept going out.
It's cliche, but it's true. You won't find a better selection or more The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
The lodge is here in the city. I will accept any and
Everything good? We're here to help.
have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered.
If there's something you need, no matter what it is. Of course, of course. If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
You have a nice day now.
You ask me, the real New Atlantis is happy to make a deal. You need look around. You tell me. You see, it's a big organization. A lot of planets, a lot of people. Sometimes stuff falls through the cracks, winds up collecting dust in some. But that's all right, because I, and by extension you, get to benefit. Take your time. Watch your back out there. Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine.
Thing about the trade business? Of course, of course. Pleasure dealing with you.
having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah... I'm not falling for that. You know? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm gonna need you to...
No funny stuff with that.
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't. You really do love your jokes. You are joking, right? Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really, thank you so much. I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean, well. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work. Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. We've all been... Maybe you just need to find a goal to strive toward. I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than... What about you? Have you gone on any adventures? Really? I find that hard to believe. Oh, and I mean that in a good way of... Well, that depends. I guess I... But there is a place called The Well that might be more your style. Really? Well, I guess... I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. Really? That's so... I can't complain. See you around. One day, I'm gonna... Don't be a stranger.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Do each of you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed.
Looks like you've got some fines to... Good. I'll take any stolen property or contraband you have.
Yes? You needed something? Most of Mast's employees have... But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
What do we got here? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colony? Glad to hear it, Sonny. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probationary mission, and we'll have you working your way to UC citizen. We're the United Colony's volunteer. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most... all while earning your way to UC citizenship.
Moving.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be... Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. So something did happen. Barrett mentioned a loss of consciousness last time he found an artifact.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stuff. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet... Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field.
curious feeling knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a... Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of... Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, welcome aboard. Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you... By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use... Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough. Stroud Eklund function. For years, I was captive. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and... We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it... Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less... I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards. Me? Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smart. And, as you've now seen, though. Until next time. Lately, I find... Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you... You matter too. You've done something real... I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well... Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, man. Can you imagine potentially the great... I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. Both you and Barrett saw something. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the... Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of help. Okay, that's all right. Maybe we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need... Well, there was some overlap in... I had made a really incredible discovery, so I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walt. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot of... Take care of yourself. Bet you never expected to end up involved in... You're doing great out there.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. So, I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the... Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection. But Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
No, I don't need it. Still,
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
I am at your service, Captain.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
Yes? So, are you ready to get to work? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to... But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together. You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work... We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you Good. Let's take a little stroll. We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Bye.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain, now that you are also given the likelihood. I will proceed to my...
Sarah, good to see you. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? All right.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights. They wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or... I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready.
I think I got them. Do you call them?
Do you have a death wish or something?
Another day?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the land. Oh, I've always liked that.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable. complete.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
Let's put this bird to ground.
I lived on Mars for an entire year, and I'm convinced I'll never get used to the dusty air.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky.
Good day, Captain.
Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find
you
such a
require
delightful spot
assistance?
in this room. Rather drab city.
Return soon. Keep your item. Goodbye, for now.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid 5 figures.
Building Sidonia completely underground. Martian landscape. Found a clutch of heat leeches, breeding, utility section.
Hey, darling. You look like the Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to round up and kill wanted criminals. If that feels like your speed, talk to me. So, you're fixing it. The Trackers Alliance posts jobs on the mission board. Now, look. Much as I'm itching to get back out there and take down wanted marks on my own,
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months.
Good. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty I got a plan in place.
It's out of my hands.
All right, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy-top of the old Mars. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's... It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to finish right back.
Sounds about right. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money... Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. Yeah, I get your point. Maybe. All right, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine.
People always ask me what I think about mining. It rocks. God, I'm so tired.
Take care of your ship. It could end up costing you otherwise.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs,
How can I be of service, Captain?
lift off when you are, Captain.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next. Easy. 3 ships to our 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. place. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow. where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. Well, if you want to take a little detour, I admit I wouldn't say no. Just remember, we need to find Vanguard Moara and that artifact when we're done.